Yay, I have a key. The ruined dock keys. Okay, so this, I think that's everything in there. Continue along our shoreward pathway. Hopefully you got the tunic and storeroom. Click on it again to yep. You stumble a bit. You still feel a bit woozy. It's not caused by hunger, though, but by the effects of that strange substance in that canister. The stuff didn't heal or revive you like you expected. It changed you. Dooby-dooby-doo. It's like it soaked into your skin and rewrote some of your very being, making you stronger. Take a minute to experiment. You extend your fingers and focus. Tiny trails of flame come out of them. Cool. You can work magic! Ah, you weren't able to before? Okay. Your training would not have reached that point for years, I see. It's exhilarating and, at the same time, terrifying. This is completely unknown magic, alien to you. Seems like it was made by your people, but you had no idea they could do something so wonderful. You feel deep within yourself an eagerness to find more of the canisters and see what they can do. The canisters are your main way to gain abilities while you're on the isle. You have at least one level of battle magic skill. You can now cast Firebolt. I'm pretty sure I have one level of Firebolt. Battle magic? Yeah, no, that's battle shaping. One battle magic. Right. I have Firebolt. Right. Also, there was a canister in the storerooms. Yep, Firebolt. You already said so much. I am all mutated and such. Stones in the buckets. Ooh, healing pot. That's a healing potion. Okay, now we have a choice. Well, since I know for a fact that the maps in these early games are limited to what you can see on the little mini-map over here in the corner, I'm going to go to the right here and see if that leads to like a treasure or something. Looks like it leads to a bunch of bushes and some thorns. Okay. The thorns are basically like ammo. You get a thorn shooter, I think. At least according to what was in Geneforge 5. It is a shaper creature, kind of like a living blowgun, that uses thorns as ammo. Okay, the door to the north is locked. The lever inside the guard post will open it, but only if you find the key. Okay, I got the key. Levers can be unlocked with the right key by having enough mechanic skill, which is why I added more of it, because it's quite important. Oh, really? Sorry about all the yawning, guys. I'm sure with no in-game sound, it's probably pretty bad. There's a sword on the table. Or it could be a dagger. I don't know. Tunic and a shield. Put the shield on. I already have the tunic. I don't know if that's worth anything. I hope it's worth something. You can sell later. Open the door with the key. What do we got over here? This is probably the barracks for some guardians or agents. There isn't much left and the beds are ruined. Starting to look like whoever was here left very quickly. A bunch of stuff was left behind. Okay. Stuff. I like stuff. Tunic. More javelins and another dagger. Anything here on the grabbing? That's the lever. Right, okay. And that's a dead end. So, one helpful feature. When you press the tab key, you can see the labels identifying each character and button. Try it now. Interesting. I heard something chewing. I don't know what it was. Anyway, conspicuous little pot in the corner, the healing pot. Awesome. No items hiding in the shadow of the isometric view. Okay. I have a feeling that ends, like, goes north to wherever we need to go. So I'm going to go this way. And that's right. Okay, so go inside. You immediately recognize where you are now. It was an inn where visitors and travelers could stop for steaks, drinks, and sleep. The crumbling roasting pit still dominates the center of the room. You're getting confused. Why is there so much here? Most islands are barred because of experiments gone gone away. I know what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. And the most such experiments are performed by very small groups, in crude quarters far from society. Okay? Yet you've seen warehouses, guard posts, and now an inn. At one point, a lot of shapers lived here. Now they're all gone. Why? What could have driven so many people off? And what took their place? Yeah, that's not ominous. Okay. I just need to wake up. Wandering around. It's a random lever. Sure, pull the lever. Don't know what that did, but empty bucket. Ah, there's some healing potions in there. Wonder if that opened up the door over there. Nothing to grab. Go into this room. A robe and a belt. Let's see. Oh, controls aren't the best in this game. Okay. Cloak is +1 armor. Robe is +3 armor. So I'm going to take the robe, I think. Okay. Not that it changes my blue persona any. My dark blue Larry. Thing down there to take. It's a spoon. Something tells me this food isn't worth anything. This is a small object. While someone might pay for it, and goes its own. Most people in Shaper society eat food with a simple bowl and spoon. The Shapers are concerned with much more lofty pursuits than mere cuisine. Aw, shucks. I'm not going to be shaping my own dinner. Hearing sounds. What they're mooing. It's an Ornk. Okay. Looking to the north, you can see that you are not alone on this island. Though you were worried about horrible creatures and mutations, the first life you encounter is nowhere near so terrifying. It is a flock of Ornks. The Ornk is a Shaper creation. It is a slow, clumsy livestock animal, hardy and laden with meat. Yum yum. Shapers created them to stalk areas unfriendly to non-created animals, such as apparently this one. Okay, so instead of cows or sheep, they made their own. Well, whatever works, I suppose. You notice that these Ornks have large tusks, probably added by the Shapers to protect them from predators. Okay? Fortunately, they are likely to leave you alone if you leave them alone. Okay, something tells me I don't want to attack them. Large tusks to protect from predators. Especially when I don't have... Yeah, You haven't learned to make any creatures yet. You can barely use fire bolts, so... Creatures in the shaping hall in the second area of the tutorial. Yep, the thing where it tells you about the game. Right. So, and that just leads back to where we were. The funky looking pig cow things. I like to get my map nice and complete before I leave an area. Because you never know when you're going to find something. Gemstone. Memory serves me right, they can be used for spells. Sometimes. Yep, the shaded area to the north is a zone barrier, and you walk into it and move to the next map. Yep. That's because this game is old. Very old. You'll also notice there is no fast travel. I have to walk everywhere, which will be a little annoying. But, alright, here we go. Ah, Sucia Island. How I know all this, I do not know, but... Abandoned Vale. That's down here where we are. It looks like there's a town or something there. Another town there. Then again, we don't know whether any of these... Some of these could just be rocks. There's a door in the mountain up there. Right then, onward to the next... Oh, right. When you're ready to go, click travel. Okay. Now entering Abandoned Vale. My character. I'm just gonna stick to the cobblestones for the time being. Well, I said I was going to, but it's usually pretty linear. Yep. And then that goes around. So let's see if there's like a something. No items left. I wonder what those yellowish things were right there. Maybe they're just flowers behind the tree or whatever. Okay, so let's go inside this building and see what it has to tell me about shaping him. Aha. You immediately recognize this large building for what it is. And not that I really did, I'm reading what you tell me. This was a shaping hall. You knew that there must be one of them on this island somewhere. Here, the shapers on this island did their work, using magic and force of will to make creations. Both established and experimental designs. If there was a cataclysm, though, it didn't take place here, which is good news. The building is undamaged. To the side, you can see energizing pools. Holes in the ceiling allow light to shine on them. Remarkably, despite their years of neglect, they have survived. The goo inside a pool is a semi-living, plant-like form. That's a mouthful. Capable of drawing energy from the air and the sun. Okay, that's plant. If you stand near a pool, you will be able to replenish your health or essence, depending on which pool you use. So basically, they're health and mana pots, or like in Final Fantasy IV with restoration pots or whatever they are, the little swirly things. In the corners of the hall, you can see 2 glowing glass canisters. Aha! They wait there ready to give you power. Click on the 2 books to read them. They will teach you useful things about essence and making creations. Okay, got some books. There looks like there's some stuff on the tables. Glowing canisters. Sure, let's go step on the Larryihatechu because I'm just close to it. Okay.